It's time for the 2017 Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Volleyball Championships on the Central Iowa Sports Network. 40 teams from the smallest towns to the biggest cities are competing for the title of state champion. The CISN.TV presentation of these state tournament matches is brought to you by Iowa Pork Producers, Mid-American Energy, Buena Vista University, Fairway Stores, Atlantic Bottling. Now let's go courtside at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids for state high school volleyball.
And good afternoon once again, everyone. Welcome back to the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids as we continue with our live coverage of the 2017 Iowa Girls High School State Volleyball Tournament here on CISN.TV and the Iowa Girls High School, the Mid-American Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. And we've got just a great one that just finished up with Dyersville, Beckman, and Waterloo Columbus. What a spectacular fourth set that was. And Waterloo Columbus got out with the 3-1 win over Dyersville Beckman. Now we move on to the next one, which features number 2 seed Carrol Keumper Catholic taking on number 7 seed Iowa Falls Alden. Carrol Keumper Catholic, they have nothing else on their mind but getting back to the state title game where they can get a shot at the top seed Sioux Center. We'll take a look at these two teams. We'll compare them on paper. We'll go down to the floor for the opening ceremonies. All that is coming up straight ahead right here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. My name is Jamie Brockman. Great to have you along with us. And let's get set as Carrol Keumper Catholic gets ready to take on Iowa Falls Alden right here on CISN TV.
People I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back, everyone, to the U.S. Cellular Center and live coverage of the 2017 Iowa Girls High School State Volleyball Tournament. Today, the number 2 seed Carrol Keumper Catholic takes on number 7 seed Iowa Falls Alden in this Class 3A quarterfinal round matchup. Hello, everyone. Alongside my producer, Peter Tarpey, my name is Jamie Brockman. Welcome to CISN.TV, the #1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to local Iowa sports, CISN.TV. Today's broadcast is coming to you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network, and it's brought to you by Mid-American Energy, the Iowa Pork Producers, Fairway, and Buena Vista University. First off, I want to say hi to all my friends back home in Carrol, Iowa, as we get ready for the Carrol Keumper Knights in action. I grew up in Carrol, left there about 17 years ago, but I am a proud alum, if you will, of Carrol, Iowa, and I love everybody back home in Carrol, so I'm looking forward to watching the Carrol Keumper Knights in action. I've got a lot of friends that I went to school with that their kids are playing on this team. So I look forward to that, and I know they're very, very strong. Iowa Falls, I've got a strong connection to as well. My parents lived in Iowa Falls for about 20 years and just moved away a couple of years ago. So I've got ties to both communities, and I'm excited to watch this matchup. As we set the stage for it, Keumper making their 3rd straight trip to the state tournament, their 10th in school history. They are strong, folks. They have lost only 7 sets this entire season. And their only loss to an Iowa school came to top-ranked Sioux Center, who they are hoping to get a rematch with in the Class 3A state championship on Friday. They've got 3 starters back from last year's team, led by Amy Adams, who's a University of South Dakota recruit, Kaylee Peter, who's moving on to play for Minnesota State, Taylor Promes, who has 1,000-plus career digs, and those are some of the powers for Carrol Keumper out of the Hawkeye 10 Conference, where they were the champions at 10-0. They're coached by Keith Stickrod, who's in his 9th year all at Carrol Keumper Catholic. We'll talk about Iowa Falls Alden in a moment. Right now, let's go courtside for opening ceremonies.
Each nominee is presented with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school's Student Scholarship Fund. Presenting awards is Karen Brown with the Girls Athletic Union. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From Iowa Falls, Alden, Janet Ziesman. And from Keumper Catholic, Larry Chartier. Hello and welcome everyone to the 2017 State Volleyball Tournament. This noon's 3A quarterfinal volleyball match is between the visiting team, the Keumper Catholic Knights, and the home team, the Iowa Falls Alden Cadets. Now let's meet the non-starters. First of all, for the visitors from Keumper Catholic. Number 1, Mariah Neighborhouse. Number 4, Kirsten Blair. Number 6, Macy Ludwig. Number 9, Kara Peter. Number 10, Elise Jansen. Number 12, Allie Mertz. Number 14, Brooklyn Backey. And number 15, Madison Leonard. Your assistant coaches, John Wagner, Nicole Martin, and Morgan Neighborhouse. Now here are your starters for the Keumper Catholic Knights. Number 2, Amy Adams. Number 3, Grace Pollack. Number 5, Courtney Shakeover. Number 8, Kaylee Peter. Number 11, Mallory Beatty. Number 13, Macy Overall. And your libero, number 19, Taylor Promise. Head coach for the Knights, Keith Stickrod. Now here are your non-starters for the home team from Iowa Falls, Alden. Number 2, Hill. Annie Jewell. Number 5, McKenna Mites. Number 6, Hannah Redmond. Number 10, Riley McKibben. Number 11, Abby Redmond. Number 18, Alex Kearley. Number 20, Alex Sanders. Your assistant coaches, Janet Tidman and Lori Smith. Now here are your starters for the Iowa Falls Alden Cadets. Number 9, Josie Williams. Number 12, Jenny Wibholm. 13, Grace Reno. Number 14, Lauren Jewell. Number 16, Gabrielle Damiano. Number 17, Jackie Tim. Number 21, Grace Jewell. Head coach for the Cadets, Steve Barheit. Officiating today's 3A quarterfinal match, your first referee, Stuart Dusenberry. Your second referee, Sean Peterson. First line judge, Ray Wilden. Second line judge, Carl Woldridge. Ladies and gentlemen, now over to court 1.
All right, so there are the opening ceremonies on this court number 2 for the matchup between Carrol Keumper, the Knights, and Iowa Falls Alden, the Cadets. Once again, my name is Jamie Brockman. Thanks for joining us here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network on CISN.TV. So, it's kind of interesting. I grew up in Carrol. Years ago, I worked at the Carrol radio station. One of the first radio stations. Fairly early in my career. And I actually covered Carrol High and Carrol Keumper back in the late 90s into about 2000. But it's been 17 years since I've done a live broadcast of a Carrol sporting event. So I'm pretty excited to see the Carrol Keumper Catholic Knights in action today. As I said, my sister graduated from Iowa Falls before they merged with Alden. And my parents lived in Iowa Falls for about 20 years before moving out just a couple years ago. So I've got ties to both communities, and I'm excited about this matchup. As they do the opening introductions over on court number 1, let's, again, dig in and look at these two teams. Carrol Keumper, the number 2 seed, 38-2 on the season. Third straight trip to state, 10th in school history. They've lost only 7 sets this entire season, only one of their losses was to an Iowa school, believe it or not, and that's top-ranked Sioux Center, who they may get a rematch with if things go their way in the 3A championship on Friday. 3 starters back from last year. Amy Adams going on to the University of South Dakota. Kaylee Peter, who's moving on to Minnesota State. She's got a sister in the lineup as well. Kara Peter, who's a sophomore. 6'2", Kara Peter, and Kaylee Peter, 6'1". They call them the Twin Towers. And unfortunately for Kara Peters, she had an injury that has held her out recently, but she has been cleared to play today here at the state tournament. So we'll see how often and how much Coach Stickrod chooses to insert Kara Peter into the lineup today and as they go through the state tournament. But they are a big 1-2 punch when they're both in the lineup with Kaylee and Kara Peter. Taylor Promise, 1,000-plus career digs, also a standout for Carrol Keumper. They beat 3A qualifier Red Oak and 4A qualifier Heelan and Lewis Central in the season. And Lewis Central, by the way, is not just a 4A qualifier. They're in the 4A semifinals as they won yesterday. Again, they come out of the Hawkeye 10 Conference where they were a perfect 10-0 and champions in the Hawkeye 10 this year, coached by Keith Stickrod, his 9th year, all at Carrol Keumper. He's got 6 state tournament berths in his 9 years, 246 and 59 record at Keumper. Iowa Falls Alden, 1999 state champions, making their 13th trip to the state tournament. They beat 5th-ranked Mount Vernon in 5 sets to advance to this state tournament. They only have 2 senior starters, so a lot of young talent on this Iowa Falls Alden team. They come out of the North Central Conference where they were the champions there at 7-0. They are coached by Steve Barthite. And he's had 15 years experience, all at Iowa Falls, where he has 368 wins, 172 losses, 3 state tournament berths for the cadets as their head coach. So that is kind of a preview of these two teams and what you can expect. Looking forward to it. The Carrol Keumper Catholic Knights, number 2 seed, taking on the number 7 seed Iowa Falls Alden Cadets. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. And they are brought to you by Buena Vista University.
Just the opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything. I don't know.
All right, so here are your starting lineups presented by Buena Vista University. For Iowa Falls Alden, they will start out with 5'7" junior defensive specialist Maddie Jewell, 5'7" junior outside hitter Josie Williams, 5'8" freshman outside hitter Jenny Wibholm, 5'11" junior middle hitter Grace Reno, 5'7" junior setter Lauren Jewell, 5'10" junior outside hitter Gabrielle Damiano, and 6' senior middle hitter Jackie Tim, as well as 5'7" junior libero Grace Jewell. As you see, a lot of youth in that Iowa Falls Alden starting lineup. For the Carrol Keumper Catholic Knights, they start out with 6'1" junior outside hitter Amy Adams, 5'8" junior outside hitter Grace Molak, 5'10" junior outside hitter Courtney Schenkelberg, 6'1" senior middle hitter Kaylee Peter. They'll go to her a lot. 5'7" sophomore defensive specialist Mallory Bading, 5'10" junior setter Macy Overmole, and 5'7" senior libero Taylor Promise. Those are your starting lineups presented by Buena Vista University. Are you ready? It's time. Let's serve it up and see who's going to the semifinals in Class 3A. to face the Waterloo Columbus Catholic Sailors, who won a thriller in 4 sets over Dyersville Beckman prior to this match. Again, my name is Jamie Brockman. Thanks for joining us here on CISN.TV, the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to an administrative error on Iowa Falls Alden, Keumper has been awarded 1 point.
Oh, wow. Okay, due to some sort of an error, I'm guessing in lineups or something along that line, officials have awarded Carrol Keumper with 1 point before we even start.
Placing Mallory Bating.
And there you see Kara Peter already into the lineup.
Here we go.
So back from injury, Kara Peter ready to go for Carrol Keumper here at the state tournament up front. And they've got the Twin Towers out there with both Peters. Here we go, Keumper pushing it over. They're already up 1-0 due to an administrative error where they were awarded a point. Not sure exactly what the error was, but Keumper's out to a 2-0 lead. Serving for the Knights, Macy Overmole. Here's the attack by Iowa Falls Alden from the right side, and they're able to put it down in the back corner.
Grace Reno with the kill.
Gracie Reno, the 5'11 junior, with the kill for Iowa Falls Alden. 193 kills coming into the tournament.
Grace Reno serving.
Reno now back to serve, 2-1. 2-1 is your score. Carrol Keumper with the advantage early. Overmole bumps it over. Left side attack this time for Iowa Falls Alden. Dug by Peter in the back row. Set left side. Trying to put it down is Schenkelberg. Can't. Back to Keumper. And here is Kara Peter. And Kara Peter able to tap it over and get the kill. 197 kills for the sophomore. Kara Peter coming into this match, but remember, she has been out with injury recently. 3-1, Carrol Keumper with the lead. That service long by Schenkelberg. Side out, point to Iowa Falls Alden. 3-2, Carrol Keumper.
Substitution number 3, Maddie Jewell for Iowa Falls Alden.
Maddie Jewell into the cadets lineup, number 3. Carrol Keumper sets it up, back set to the right side, and Amy Adams able to put it down. Amy Adams, 331 kills entering the tournament. Leads the Carrol Keumper Knight team with kills. Picked up 1 right there. 4-2. Carrol Keumper. Left side attack for the cadets. Dug up by Keumper. To the middle. Kaylee Peter tries to tap it over. Can't. There's Kara Peter, but her spike goes wide. So you've got the Twin Towers up front right now. You've got Kaylee and Kara Peter up there. Kaylee at 6'1", Kara at 6'2". And joining them up there is Grace Molak and the setter Macy Overmole. There's a lift call on Carrol Keumper. Point goes to the cadets. We're tied 4-4 here, set number 1. Big crowd for Carrol Keumper. Huge crowd for Iowa Falls Alden. There's Kara Peter with the kill from the right side of the net. And Kara Peter with a couple quick kills here in set 1. She'll go to the bench. Mallory Bating comes in, the sophomore, to serve for the Knights. Here's Iowa Falls Alden setting it up to the left side. And it rolls over and drops in on the front row of the Knights. Point Cadets, 5-5.
Williams with the kill, serving number 21, Grace Jewell.
Grace Jewell serves for Iowa Falls Alden. Nice set, left side. Kaylee Peter hammers it down.
Kaylee Peter with the kill for Keumper.
258 kills for Kaylee Peter coming in.
Serving for the Knights, number 19, Taylor Promise.
Courtney Schenkelberg back into the front row for Carrol Keumper. Joining Overmole and Kaylee Peter. Spike dug up, clears the net, back to the cadets. And they can't return it as it bounces off the net, drops in on him. Point Carrol Keumper, 7-5. The Knights lead it here in set number 1. Set to the outside left. Dug up. Keumper sets it to their left. And the spike sails wide. That was Schenkelberg, Courtney Schenkelberg with the wide spike there.
Josie Williams for the cadets.
7-6. Keumper with the 1-point lead. Overmole, back set. Kaylee Peter, right side, down the line, can't be dug up. That's a kill for Kaylee Peter. Her second.
Number 8, Kaylee Peter serving.
Now Kaylee Peter goes back to serve. Back set, right side for the Cadets. Blocked back at him by Carrol Keumper. Returned by the Cadets. Now the Knights set it up, middle. And putting it down is Amy Adams. Amy Adams, the junior, 6'1", 331 kills entering the tournament, and that's her second. A lot of size up front for the Knights. Adams at 6'1", Schenkelberg 5'10". The Peter girls at 6'1" and 6'2". Overmole at 5'10". And
Courtney Schenkelberg with the kill.
There's a kill for Schenkelberg. Her second. And Carrol Keumper starting to make a bit of a run here. 10-6, they lead set number 1. Short serve! Barely cleared the net by Kaylee Peter and caught everybody off guard. No reaction there by Iowa Falls Alden, and Kaylee Peter drops in the ace serve. 11-6, Carrol Keumper leads it in set number 1. Timeout, Iowa Falls Alden. We'll take it with them and we'll be right back.
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is
Big run going right now for the Carrol Keumper Catholic Knights. They're out to an 11-6 advantage here in set number 1 over Iowa Falls Alden. Out of the Cadets timeout, Kaylee Peter serves it up. Returned by the Cadets. Setting it up now for Carrol Keumper. Schenkelberg can't put it through the block, dug up, but Iowa Falls returns it into the net over on the left side. Point, Knights. And Kaylee Peter continues to serve as Carrol Keumper now doubling up on Iowa Falls Alden. 12-6 here, set 1. Cadets go to the left side. Peter making a dive and attempt in the back row, but can't dig it up. Side out and point for the Cadets. 12-7.
Lauren Jewell and number 16, Gabrielle Damiano. Number 14, Lauren
12-7, Carrol Keumper. Nice serve reception. Set it left side to Adams, and she gets it down in the back row. Amy Adams, the team leader, with her third kill of the first set. 13-7. Nice deep serve. Tough reception by the Cadets. They don't get much of a return. Back set by Overmole to Adams. And I think a net violation, the call there, I think, on Adams. 13-8. Side out, point to Iowa Falls Alden. Left side, Peter. Kara Peter that time. She was dug up initially, but no return. And Kara Peter gets her third kill. 14-8, Carrol Keumper. Iowa Falls Alden over the stretched out tall arms up front of Carrol Keumper. Dug up though, Carrol Keumper returns. And Grace Molak, who's now in the lineup. The 5'8 junior for Carrol Keumper gets that kill. 15-8 Knights. Left side attack, cross court, into the corner. Nicely done there. But I believe they say it was out. Boy, it's just out of my vantage point. No, they did. They caught the corner. I thought so. That was a nice cross-court placement there. 15-9. Iowa Falls Alden serves it. Set left side over to Molak. And Molak gets the kill. Her second straight.
Serving for the Knights, number 2, Amy Adams.
Amy Adams now back to serve. 16-9, Carrol Keumper leading. Set 1. Boy, there's that. Oh, there's the Twin Towers right there. The Peters. Kaylee and Kara up front with the block. It is tough to get one over those two. 6'1" and 6'2". And I think their arms are about 10 feet long. 17-9 Knights. Right side tap over. And apparently that was the fourth hit on Iowa Falls Alden. So the violation gives the point to Carrol Keumper. 18-9, the Knights are doubling up. Off the block, dug up by Carrol Keumper. Right side, they go to Kara Peter, and look at that change of direction midair. Looked like she was going to go down the line. Changed it to the middle, drops it in, and another kill for Kara Peter. 19-9, Carrol Keumper cruising in set number 1.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
And we're back at the U.S. Sailor Center on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. My name is Jamie Brockman. Thanks for joining us. 19-9, Carrol Keumper cruising right now in set number 1. Amy Adams continues to serve it out of the timeout. Iowa Falls Alden needs an answer quick, and they get it. Middle front.
Point Iowa Falls Alden. Substitution number 11, Abby Redmond. Redmond will serve for the Cadets.
Here's the serve by Iowa Falls Alden. Keumper sets it to Kara Peter. Finds the opening in the back. Her fourth kill already.
Substitution for the Knights.
And now she'll go to the bench in the rotation. And Mallory Bating comes in to serve. 5'7" sophomore.
Bating will serve.
Set left side. Blocked by Kaylee Peter. Keumper sets it now over to the left. Molak can't get it to go down that time. And that'll be a kill for the Cadets. Adams reached out, got a hand on it, but couldn't dig it up in the deep back row. Josie Williams with the kill there for the Cadets.
Number 21, Grace Jewell serving.
20-11, Carrol Keumper leads it. Grace Jewell serves it for the Cadets. Set left side, Kaylee Peter. Money on that one.
Kaylee Peter with the
258 kills coming into the tournament for Kaylee Peter. That's her third of this first set. So much power on those hits. 21-11, Carrol Keumper leads it, 4 points away from a set 1 victory. Tap over, dug up by Peter. Returned by Carrol Keumper. And it's going to be a kill for Courtney Schickelberg as Iowa Falls Alden can't return it. 22-11, Knights. So the winner of this plays Waterloo Columbus Catholic in the semifinals on Thursday. There's a battle at the net. It rolls over to Carrol Keumper. Schickelberg digs it up. Now Schickelberg right there for the cherry picker. It just cleared the net, and Schickelberg right there to tap it down. 23-11, Carrol Keumper 2 points away from winning set 1. Again, Waterloo Columbus defeated Dyersville Beckman 3-1 to get to the semifinals. There's Peter with the tap. Kaylee Peter and Courtney Schenkelberg were both there on that left side for Carrol Keumper. 24-11, Carrol Keumper now serving for set point. Here's the set for the Cadets. They spike it into the net, and Carrol Keumper wins the first set. 25-11. Carrol Keumper dominates the first set here in the state tournament against Iowa Falls Alden in this 3A quarterfinal. You're watching the Iowa Girls High School State Volleyball Tournament on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. We'll take a break. Back with set number 2 coming up.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
An evaluation. The value of staying active cannot be overlooked in our lives or our young athletes. However, high-intensity workouts come with the risk of injury. If you or your child have sustained a sports injury, Select Physical Therapy in conjunction with Iowa Ortho are here to help with 2 convenient walk-in locations.
From diagnosis through recovery, you'll be put directly into the hands of experts who will evaluate and treat your sports-related injury.
Call us today for an evaluation.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me.
Because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology.
They work around our hectic schedules. They're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows.
Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology. Our focus is your good health.
Great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our new Ford dealership in Indianola. Great price.
They stand to be recognized. Thank you.
All right, we're back at the U.S. Cellular Center. Jamie Brockman with you on CISN.TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. Carrol Keumper, winners 25-11 in set number 1. And they switch sides. Carrol Keumper will serve to start set number 2. Kaylee Peter serves it. Iowa Falls Alden sets it to the left side. Cross-court attempt, dug up. Returned by the Knights, but wide on the push. Tried to push it down the line. Mallory baiting, but it was wide. 1-0 early here in set number 2, Iowa Falls Alden. And into the net that time by Amy Adams. Tried to set her up on the left side, but rolled down her arm on the hit into the net. 2-0 Iowa Falls Alden. Overmole sets it. Adams, and again into the net. 3-0 Iowa Falls Alden. Sioux Center wins set 1, 27-17 over on court 1. So Sioux Center, the number 1 seed in this tournament, 1-0 lead over there. Carrol Keumper, the number 2 seed. A 1-game lead right here. 1-0. Here are the Knights, set it up. Dug up by the Cadets. Oh, nice return there. Over the head on the dump. And Carrol Keumper returns it again, but can't get it past the block. 4-0. Quick start for Iowa Falls Alden.
Iowa Falls Alden.
The Cadets out to a 4-0 lead. Reno serves it. Here's Adams. And she'll get that one down. Amy Adams ends that 4-0 run by the Cadets. Kara Peter now checks into the front row for Carrol Keumper. Overmole to serve. Right side attack by Iowa Falls Alden, dug up deep back row by Carrol Keumper. Courtney Schenkelberg tried to put it down from the left side, but it sails long. 5-1 Cadets lead here early in set number 2. Remember, Carrol Keumper's only lost 7 sets this entire season. And there's an ace serve by Jewel. Maddie Jewel. 3 Jewels on this Iowa Falls Alden roster. Maddie's a junior. Lauren is a junior. Grace is a junior. Blocked to the net by Carrol Keumper. Back to the Cadets. They'll return a free ball. Back set. Amy Adams hammers it down the line on the right side. Gets the kill. Amy Adams, her 4th kill of the match. Schenkelberg to serve. Left side attack, long.
Attack is long, point Keumper.
Point goes to the Knights, 6-3. Carrol Keumper trying to climb back in this second set after Iowa Falls jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Schenkelberg to serve it again. Up front, middle, taps up over the block, and it's a kill in the middle for Iowa Falls Alden.
Kill by Gabrielle Damiano, substitutions.
Gabrielle Damiano, the 5'10 junior, able to tap that up over the outstretched arms of the tall front row of Carrol Keumper.
Redmond will serve.
7-3, Cadets with the lead. Overmole with the set. Blocked back as Moloch can't get it to go down. It was blocked back at him by the Cadets. Keumper can't rebound and it drops in. 8-3 Cadets.
Locked in point, Iowa Falls Alden. Abby Redmond serve.
Great start to the second set by Iowa Falls Alden. Now they go to the right side. Adams can't get it to go down. Dug up, returned. Adams again. Blocked back at her by Iowa Falls Alden. 9-3 and Carrol Keumper wants timeout. Timeout, Knights. We'll take one too. We'll be right back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This is...
We are back. Great start to set number 2 for the Cadets of Iowa Falls Alden after getting handled in the first set, 25-11 by Carrol Keumper. It's 9-3 Iowa Falls Alden here in the second set. Great defense for the dig in the back row. And we got a point given to Keumper. Didn't see what the call was, but it's a point Keumper. 9-4. Adams now back to serve. Back set, right side attack. Dug up by the Knights. They go to the middle. That's Adams from the back row, and she puts it down. 9-5. Adams to serve again. That's kill number 5 in this match for Amy Adams. Nice serve right down to the floor. Tough to dig that up and receive it, but they do. Here's Adams again from the back. Dug this time. Right side attack again by the Cadets. Blocked by the Knights. Still going though. Nope. All right, Kaylee Peter gets the block. They started to celebrate a little prematurely, but it did result in the point. Obviously, during the timeout, Carrol Keumper designed and said, hey, let's get Amy Adams involved in the back row, because twice they've said it to her in the back while she's serving. 9-6 Knights trailing. And here we go. They go over to the left side, but into the net is Moloch. Moloch's spike attempt into the net. 10-6 Cadets. And they get the serve back. Back to the left side. This time it's Peter, and she spikes it right off the blocker for the kill. Kaylee Peter with a big hit.
Number 11, Mallory Beatty.
And that is her 4th kill of the match. (10-7). Iowa Falls Alden leads here in set number 2. Back set right side. And it's a point, Iowa Falls Alden. They're able to hit it right into the arms of the Keumper blockers, but they can't recover. And dig it up. 11-7.
Serving number 12.
Iowa Falls Alden not backing away here in set number 2. Overmole sets it to Peter. Dug up. Right side attack. Blocked partially by Peter. And it drops in as Overmole dives for it but can't dig it up.
Go by number 6.
12-7. Cadets.
Jenny Whibbone serving.
Free ball return here by Carrol Keumper. See if Iowa Falls Alden can take advantage. They send it to the middle. Switch direction and drop it in. Nice job up front in the middle. Jackie Tim, 6-foot middle hitter, senior, with that kill. 13-7 Cadets. Here's Peter from the left side. She puts it down deep in the back row. Kaylee Peter. Kill number 5 for Kaylee Peter.
Serving the Knights, number 19, Taylor Promise.
13-8 Cadets with the lead. Dump over, second hit. Picked up by Keumper. They set it over to the right side. Down the line is Schenkelberg, and that's a little wide. A little wide from Schenkelberg. 14-8.
And number 16, Gabrielle Damiano. Serving number 14, Lauren Jewell.
Lauren Jewell serves. Overmole to Peter. Peter taps it over. Iowa Falls Alden returning a free ball, but they send it long and wide. 14-9. Carrol Keumper trailing, and they get the serve back on the side out. Kaylee Peter now to the back row to serve. Iowa Falls sends it long on the return. 14-10. Kaylee Peter still serving for the Knights. Ace serve for Kaylee Peter. And Carrol Keumper now finding their groove. They're on a bit of a run here, 14-11. They're down 3, climbing back in set number 2. Only 7 set losses the entire season by these Keumper Knights. To the middle, Amy Adams, blocked and dug. Return on the right side, blocked by the Knights. Point Keumper. Schenkelberg and Adams were both there on the left side. 14-12. It's a 4-point run here by the Knights. Back set right side, blocked by Adams. Back to the Cadets. Battle at the net, good play there by Adams and Overmole. Iowa Falls able to tap it over. Adams dives but can't dig, and it's a point, Iowa Falls Alden. 15-12, Cadets leading it. Off the top of the net, good recovery by Carrol Keumper, but they won't return. Well, they had the good initial recovery, but they couldn't send it over. So no return, 16-12, Iowa Falls Alden.
Timeout, Keumper Catholic.
And Carrol Keumper wants another timeout. We'll take one too here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
All right, out of the Carrol Keumper timeout. Trying to make some adjustments here to find a way to stop these runs by the cadets. 16-12, Iowa Falls Alden. They serve. Carrol Keumper. Tip at the net by Adams. But the point goes to Iowa Falls Alden. 17-12 cadets. Serve it down the line. Carrol Keumper jumps away, but it paints the line for an ace serve. Wow, nice serve there right down the line. 18-12 cadets. She's going right to the same spot. This time Overmold picks it up. They set to Schenkelberg. Blocked and dug up. Cadets set to return. Over top of the block, dug up. Carrol Keumper returns a free ball. Double hit lift call. A lift call on the Knights. 19-12. Iowa Falls Alden. Looking to steal a set here from Carrol Keumper, who's only lost 7 the entire season. Amy Adams has had enough of that. Hammers that one down the line for the kill. 19-13. Carrol Keumper needs to make a run right now. Kara Peter back into the front. As Overmole goes back to serve. Trouble for Iowa Falls Alden. They return from deep back row. Opportunity, and Adams just snags that one out of the sky and sends it straight down to the floor. 19-14. Iowa Falls still leading it. Iowa Falls Alden. Carrol Keumper trying to climb back in. Overmole to serve again. Back set right side. Into the net. Point Knights. 19-15. Iowa Falls Alden sends it long. They were looking for the back corner. They send it long. That's what and now Iowa Falls Alden wants timeout as Carrol Keumper starting to put together a bit of a run. 19-16 cadets. We'll be right back.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
And we're back at the U.S. Cellular Center. Jamie Brockman with you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. 19-16. Carrol Keumper trails by 3. Trying to get back in it. Iowa Falls Alden takes timeout to stop this run Carrol Kemper's putting together. Left side set. Spike dug up back row by Peter. Keumper pushes it over by Schenkelberg. Up front. Into the back, and it drops in just in front of the back line. 20-16 cadets. Jackie Tim found that back line for the cadets. Cadets serve. Back set right side. And Amy Adams makes them pay.
Serving for the Knights, number 5, Courtney Schenkelberg.
That is 7 kills in the match now for Amy Adams, the Keumper leader. Schenkelberg to serve. Trailing 20-17. Tim dug up by Peter. Nice job to keep it in play, and Carrol Keumper returns a free ball. Back set right side for the cadets. Double block is on, dug up by Carrol Keumper after the initial block. They return with Adams over on the right side. She hits it off the block and gets the kill. Carrol Keumper within 2, 20-18. Schenkelberg to serve again. Deep back row. Nice reception up to the front. Blocked back to Iowa Falls Alden. Now Carrol Keumper. And that's Kara Peter but into the net. Point Cadets, 21-18. Iowa Falls Alden is 4 points away from handing Carrol Keumper only their 8th set loss the entire season. It's been a while. Back set, right side, Adams hammers it through for the kill. Kill number 9 for Adams. And now Adams will go to the back row and serve. You've got both Peters up front though, Kara and Kaylee. See if Keumper can take advantage. Down the line, but wide on the return by Iowa Falls Alden. And Keumper right back in it, folks. 21-20. Adams will serve again, looking for the tie. Here's the serve. Back set to the right side, return. Dug up. Here's Kara Peter, and she'll get the kill. And we're tied at 21. How about those Knights charging back? Timeout, Cadets. 21 all in set number 2. We'll be right back.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
Well, Carrol Keumper looked all done and out in the second set for a while. But here they are, right back in it, tied up at 21-21. Amy Adams to serve out of the timeout. Short serve. And no return by the Cadets. It'll be an ace for Amy Adams. Boy, she's got such a tough serve. Just drops it right at your ankles. 22-21. The Knights are in control now. Iowa Falls Alden looking for the answer. Outside the antenna. And that'll be a point Keumper. 23-21 Knights. This is what you call determination by the Knights. They haven't lost they've only lost 7 sets all year. You can see why. They are not easy to beat. 23-21, Carrol Keumper leads it. Left side attack, blocked by Keumper, and they're gonna play for set point now. 24-21. Wow, what a comeback by Carrol Keumper. 24-21. The Knights serving for set point to take a 2-0 lead. Back set right side. Tim can't get it to go down. Carrol Keumper looking for the win. Kara Peter dug up. Cadets return. Oh, wow. Kara Peter sets it to Kaylee Peter. Hard hit, but it's long. 24-22, Iowa Falls Alden keeps it alive here in set number 2, and the Cadets will serve. Trouble the initial reception, but the Knights do get a return, free ball. Here's Tim in the middle, pushes it over, dug up. Keumper sets it to Kara Peter, and it's down for the win. Wow, wow, wow. What a comeback by Carrol Keumper in the second set. And I gotta believe that most likely, we'll find out, most likely took the air right out of Iowa Falls Alden, I'm gonna guess. When you've got that kind of a lead on a team and you can't put them away, it's tough to shake it off. But what a comeback and what an effort by Carrol Keumper. They win 25-22 in set number 2, and they lead this best of 5, 2 games, none.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
hometown clothing store, the one that had it all, everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to set number 3. Carrol Keumper looking for the sweep. Iowa Falls Alden looking to rebound somehow in this third set and try to keep this match alive. But I tell you, that's really no disrespect to the cadets, but when you dominate a set like that and you can't put them down, that's tough to handle. Iowa Falls Alden played as tough as they could there, yet Carrol Keumper comes back and wins it 25-22 after the Knights dominated the first set 25-11. So it's 2-0 Carrol Keumper as we start set number 3. Knights with the block. They set it left side. Schenkelberg blocked. Back to Carrol Keumper. Adams dug up. Back to the Knights. Back row return by Baiting. Long volley here on this point. Ooh, Red Oak. Red Oak beat Sioux Center in the second set 25-20. So Red Oak and Sioux Center are tied up 1 game apiece. Sioux Center, the number 1 seed and the only Iowa team to beat Carrol Keumper this year. And Red Oak giving them a run, 1-1. Here it's 1-0. The Cadets take the early lead again. Over to the left side and in the corner on the cross-court spike. 2-0 Cadets.
Anna Redmond with the kill.
That is
Josie Williams with the kill.
Josie Williams, the 5'7" junior with that kill. Amy Adams, blocked back at her. Schenkelberg now from the left side, able to put it through. Schenkelberg.
Substitution for Knights, number 9, Kara Peter.
2-1. Cadets lead. Into the lineup comes Kara Peter. Left side attack, dug up by Kaylee Peter. Return from the back by Overmole. Keumper retrieves, now returns with Adams, dug up deep back row by the Cadets. Now the Cadets on the offensive. Dug up by Promise. And then Amy Adams able to put it down from the right side. 2-2.
Macy Overmole serving.
Oh, nice. Nice placement there by Iowa Falls Alden. They've done that a couple of times. Went cross court and just found the open spot over there.
Serving number 13, Grace Reno.
3-2, Cadets, excuse me. Overmole back set to Adams. Too much on it though, and it's wide. Boy, Carrol Keumper is going to stay strong. They got Adams back, Moloch back, Schenkelberg back, Baiting back, Overmole back, plus Kara Peter, all coming back. Only seniors on Carrol Keumper's roster are Promise, who's the libero. Then you've got Kaylee Peter, Macy Ludwig, Kirsten Blair, Those are the only seniors on Carroll Keumper's entire roster. So Knight fans going to have some cheering to do here the next few years yet for Keumper volleyball. 5-3, the Cadets lead it here in set number 3, trying to stay alive, down 2-0. They serve it. Promise takes it. Quick set. Overmole to Kara Peter, dug up. Iowa Falls Alden returns. They switch direction and find the open spot. And Carroll Keumper wants timeout. We'll take one too. We'll be right back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
Selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our new Ford dealership in Indianola. Great price.
All right, Iowa Falls Alden again holding the early advantage over Carroll Keumper. 6-3 here in the third set. Carroll Keumper takes the timeout. See what adjustments they made. They go left side. Moloch hits it off the block and gets the kill.
Serving for tonight's number 2, Amy Adams.
So Amy Adams now back to serve. 6-4. Iowa Falls Alden make it 7-4 as Adams serves that one into the net.
Substitution number 11, Abby Redmond. And number 6, Hannah Redmond.
Abby Redmond into the game. Hannah Redmond into the game as well for Iowa Falls Alden.
Center line violation. Point Iowa Falls.
Center line violation against the Knights. 8-4 Iowa Falls Alden. No return there by Carroll Keumper. Almost, but not quite. And now another timeout taken for the Knights. Timeout, Carroll Keumper. 9-4. Iowa Falls Alden on top in set 3.
And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is
Iowa Falls Alden with the serve.
All right, we're back with Iowa Falls Alden leading 9-4 here over Carroll Keumper. Make it 10-4. Ace serve out of the timeout.
Ace serve.
Remember though, Iowa Falls Alden jumped out to a pretty big lead in set 2 and could not hold it. And that serve is into the net. So the service error ends the run, gives them a little momentum now to Carroll Keumper, and they get the side out. 10-5, Iowa Falls Alden. Serving is Baiting. Return, dug up by Adams. Quick set to Kaylee Peter. Back at Carroll Keumper. They go left side this time. That's Moloch. Can't get it to go down, but there's the block by Kaylee Peter and Macy Overmole on the right side of the net for Carroll Keumper. Oh, but it went out of bounds. Point goes to the Cadets. There's a tap over by Overmole, finds the opening. Right in the middle of the floor there between the two lines of defense. 11-6. Here come the Cadets. Dug up by Overmole. Promise back to Overmole for the return. And Macy Overmole gets the kill. 11-7. They go to the left side. Hard hit down the line and in. Nice job. I will say this. That was Hannah Redmond. I apologize that I don't always say the names of the cadet players, but they have black jerseys with black numbers with red trim. It's very hard to see the numbers to know which player's which out there for the cadets. I apologize. Do the best we can on it. So there's a side out for Carrol Keumper, and now Kaylee Peter will serve. 12-8. Keumper trailing. Trying to climb back in like they did in the second set. Off the block, dug up by Keumper. Set to the left side, and hammering it through cross court is Courtney Schinkelberg. 12-9. Here comes a return by Iowa Falls Alden. They push it over. Overmole takes it. Promise. Outside left. Tapped over by Schenkelberg. Return by the Comets. Good defense there by the Cadets. Into the net. Wow! Great job to get that one over. 3 attempts from her knees. Finally got it over, and then Courtney Schenkelberg is able to get the kill. And now Iowa Falls Alden taking timeout because Carrol Keumper is charging back. It's almost deja vu a little bit. Been there, done that, so to speak. So Iowa Falls Alden takes timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Carrol Keumper on the comeback again here in set number 3. 12-10 is the score. Keumper trails it by 2, but coming back. After the cadet timeout, let's see if they rebound, and they do.
Grace Reno with the kill. Substitution for 14 lower.
Grace Reno got the kill that time. Keeps the Cadets in front 13-10. Carrol Keumper leads 2-0. Looking to sweep their way to the semifinals. Here's Adams back up front. And she gets the kill from the left side. Adams now double figures. That's her 10th kill. Macy Overmole serves. Right side off the block of Adams, dug up deep back row by Peter. Schenkelberg trying to hammer it through the block camp, back to Keumper. Kara Peter pushes it over. Back set, right side for the Cadets, dug up by Macy Overmole. Promise sets it to Adams, dug up. Cadets on the return. And nice diving dig by Promise to keep it alive. Adams with the tip. Dug up, still going. Cadets push it over. And we're going to have a point for Carrol Keumper. A violation, a lift, I believe, or something called against Iowa Falls Alden. That's unfortunate because that was a great volley right there. Hate to see it end on a violation. Carrol Keumper, though, look at this. They're within 1. 13-12 in set number 3, looking for the sweep. And almost an ace serve, but great recovery to return by the Cadets. Adams finds the back line. 13-13, Keumper has tied it in set number 3. And Iowa Falls Alden jumps away. They thought it was going to go long, but it's just inside that back line. Ace serve for Macy Overmole. Puts Keumper in front now, 14-13, but Iowa Falls Alden comes right back to tie it on the kill.
Serving number 13, Grace Reno.
Ties it up 14-14. Adams over Mole, back to Adams, cross court. No doubt on that one.
Serving for the Knights, number 5, Courtney Schenkelberg.
Schenkelberg to serve now for the Carrol Keumper Catholic Knights. And they lead it 15-14 in set number 3, looking for the sweep. Great match going on between Red Oak and Sioux Center. They're tied up 1-1. And in set number 3, it's 19-17. They are tight. Here it's 16-14, Carrol Keumper in set 3, leading 2-0. Schenkelberg serves. Keumper sets it left side. Moloch can't put it through the block. And it's going to be a point, Cadets. They get the block on Moloch. Set to the middle. Kara Peter, and she'll get the kill. Iowa Falls can't dig it up and keep it alive. Kara Peter with her 5th kill of the match.
Serving for the Knights, number 2, Amy Adams.
Amy Adams now serving. We'll see if they run some back row attacks again with Adams like they did in the second set. Right off the top of the net. Picked up by the Cadets, returned. And a violation again on Iowa Falls Alden gives a point to Carrol Keumper. They're up now 18-15, and Iowa Falls Alden takes timeout.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Well, these Knights, you just can't put them down. They came charging back in set 2 to get the win, and they're doing the same thing here in set number 3. 18-15, Carrol Keumper leads. Looking for the sweep here in the quarterfinals. Block at the net. There's the twin power of Kaylee and Kara Peter. They get the block. 19-15, Carrol Keumper. Right side attack. Off the block that time. And the Cadets get the kill from the right side. Both Peters were there again, but they were able to bounce it right off of them. Jenny Wibholm, a freshman for the Cadets, got that kill. (19-16) Carrol Keumper. Here's Kaylee Peter. Off the block, dug up. Right side attack again. Moloch pushes it over, dug up, back row. Now the Cadets blocked by the Peters. The Peter sisters. From the back, Amy Adams, dug up, returns. Nice defense by the Cadets. Here they go to Kara Peter now at the net. And nope, mistimed it. Got called for the lift. Point Cadets, 19-17 Carrol Keumper. Overmo, back set to Kara Peter, down the line!
Kara Peter with the kill.
With the kill, Kara Peter. She'll take a breather, and Mallory Bading comes into the rotation to serve. 20-17 Carrol Keumper. The Knights are 5 points away from sweeping into the semifinals. Here's the Knights off the slide. Kaylee Peter can't get it to go down. Iowa Falls Alden gets it just past the block and the diving arm of Macy Overmole to get the kill and the point. 20-18. Carrol Keumper. Left side, Kaylee Peter taps it over and gets the kill. 21-18, Carrol Keumper. And Sioux Center over on the other floor just won the third set, 25-18. So Sioux Center now with a 2-1 lead over Red Oak, going to set number 4. Bading can't dig that one in the back row, 21-19. Abby Redmond with the kill. Iowa Falls, Alden trying to force a fourth set here. Trailing 21-19, back set right side. Kaylee Peter blocked back to the Knights. Pushed over by Bading from the back. Great net play. Back to Keumper, back set again. Hook shot, if you will, by Kaylee Peter, dug up in the corner. And Iowa Falls, Alden trying to return, but they can't get it over the block of Schenkelberg and Peter. 22-19, Carrol Keumper. Kaylee Peter serving. She gets an ace. Ace serve. Kaylee Peter. Carrol Keumper 2 points away from the semifinals. (23-19). And can it be another ace? Nope. Yeah, it is. The ball came outside the antenna as it crossed the net. So that's an ace serve. And now Carrol Keumper serving for set and match. Set and match point right here. Carrol Keumper looking for the sweep. Kaylee Peter serves. Iowa Falls Alden playing to stay alive here in set 3. They go to the left side. Schenkelberg, too much on it. She's asking for a touch. The officials confirm, they say no touch. And it'll be a point, Iowa Falls Alden. 24-20. The Cadets stay alive momentarily. Jewel to serve. To Promise. Left side, Amy Adams blocked. Picked up by Bading. Left side, Schenkelberg. Dug up. Here's the return by the Cadets. Dug up by Promise. Left side, Schenkelberg. It's down, and the Knights are on to the semifinals. 25-20. Your final in set number 3. Carrol Keumper punches their ticket to Thursday's semifinals with a 3-0 sweep over Iowa Falls Alden. 25-11, 25-22, and 25-20. All in favor of the number 2 seed, Carrol Keumper Catholic Knights, who have still dropped only 7 sets this entire season. Although they came close to dropping a couple here today. We'll talk about that when we come back. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back to recap this one on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me.
Because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology.
They work around our hectic schedules. They're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows.
Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology. Our focus is your good health.
To everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Well, how tough is Carrol Keumper to beat? Very tough, as you just saw. Iowa Falls Alden gave them everything they could handle in sets 2 and set 3. But Carrol Keumper, they don't panic. They could be down 6, 7, 8 points in a set. They don't panic. And then they just gradually take the air out of you and climb back in, and next thing you know, they're ahead. Next thing you know, they're 3, 4, 5 points ahead. Absolutely stunning what Carrol Keumper did there, coming back in sets 2 and sets 3 to just take the air right out of Iowa Falls Alden. 25-11, Carrol Keumper dominated the first set. The second set, I thought, was going to go to Iowa Falls Alden. They dominated 3/4 of that set. And Keumper just clawed back, and won 25-22. Third set, much of it was led by Iowa Falls Alden as well. Same scenario, Keumper clawed back, and eventually they win it 25-20 to get the 3-0 sweep and move on to the semifinals tomorrow at 2 p.m., where they will face Waterloo Columbus for a right to move on to the 3A state championship. Sioux Center, the number 1 seed, is leading 2-1 over on court 1 over Red Oak. And right now, I believe they are ahead in the 4th set, 5-2. Sioux Center is in set 4. So congratulations, take nothing away from Iowa Falls Alden. 13th trip to state. They beat the 5th-ranked team Mount Vernon in 5 sets. By the way, we're talking powerhouse volleyball, Mount Vernon. Yeah. Iowa Falls Alden beat them to get to the state tournament, so that's a huge accomplishment. They only have 2 senior starters. They got a lot of young talent coming back for the cadets. And they finished their season with a record of 31-6. Nothing to feel bad about. Congratulations, Iowa Falls Alden, on a great season. And tell you what, with all that young talent, look for them to be back soon. Congratulations, though, to Carrol Keumper. 39-2 now, and into the semifinals to face Waterloo Columbus tomorrow at 2 o'clock here on court number 2. With that, we are going to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to our sponsors, Mid-American Energy, Iowa Pork Producers, Fairway, and Buena Vista University. For my producer, Peter Tarpey, my name is Jamie Brockman. Thank you so much for tuning in to CISN.TV and watching along on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Stick around, much more to come today right here on CISN.TV. Until then, we'll say so long from the U.S. Cellular Center here in Cedar Rapids.